SSNIT said in 2018, they started the process to sell 60% of their interest in 6 hotels: Labadi Beach Hotel, La Palm Royal Beach Resort, Ridge Royal Hotel, Elmina Beach Resort, Buzia Beach Resort, and Trust Lodge. By December 2019, they said they had selected a transaction advisor. They later advertised for an expression of interest for a strategic partner. A total of 9 companies responded. They settled with Rock City Hotel.
Organized labor is asking government to, as a matter of urgency, cancel SSNIT's move to sell its interest in some hotels. Dr. Yaoban, who represents the TUC, says there's a lot wrong with this particular deal.
We in organized labor find it extremely difficult to understand why, first, SSNIT's interest in 6 hotels will be packaged and sold as if all the hotels are in the same financial situation. 2, we find it difficult to understand why the original proposal of the sale of SSNIT's interest in 6 hotels has now reduced to 4. We hold the view that this renders the whole process null and void. And 3, we find it difficult to understand why the proposed payment terms varied from the original MOU based on the recommendations of the transaction advisor. We cannot imagine that state properties will be sold to a minister of state. For us, it smacks of state capture, and that should be stopped, and stopped immediately. And if the Minister for Pensions, who is also Minister for Employment and Labor Relations, failed to stop SSNIT, we workers of Ghana, we own the funds. We will stop that process.
Additionally, the TUC is seeking an audience with President Akufo-Addo to discuss more urgent issues.
We ask the President to convene a meeting with leaders of organized labor to discuss SSNIT, and this is one of it. And our reps on the board of SSNIT had intimated that things were going on that require the meeting between President and the leadership, and we didn't want to bring this up in public. We still insist that the President should make time for us to discuss this and many other issues about SSNIT that our reps had brought to our attention. May 6th, today is May 20th. We expect that the President will invite us as soon as possible because there are many other issues.
According to SSNIT, Rock City Hotels submitted the best and strongest technical and financial proposal. However, it was for only 4 of the 6 hotels.
Dr. Bampo Addo, who represents Clocksack, says they have seen part of the assessment both from SSNIT and that of the interested party, and they don't agree with the contents of it.
These funds are not government funds. These funds are pension funds. And pensions are guarded by the Act 766. We have investment guidelines under Act 766. And clearly, these guidelines have not been followed. Government should be aware that we will not allow them to play chaskele with our funds. Should they dare go ahead, it will be the mother of all strikes in Ghana. We don't agree with that assertion. We think proper due diligence was not done. And we, as the major stakeholders for pension funds, we must not sit idle. And I repeat, our pension funds are used for chaskele.
The labor unions are now threatening to institute a massive industrial action if government doesn't, with immediate effect, abrogate this particular deal. For Joy News, Michael Ashale.